What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. remedy. And if I'm not the soul of your design, I blatantly decline your remedy. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine. I wasn't always just a single shade, a palette full of gray in reverie. And I can burn it brighter than the sun. I have a golden gun inside of me. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else. And if I fall behind, ignoring all the signs, and if I lose the fight, I still rage against the I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine. It's plain and simple, dear. I'll still be here when you're gone. You gather souvenirs, but I will never be your pawn. Your pawn. Your pawn. My love wasn't ever a game. I lay with cards out on the table. There's nothing to gamble away. But I can promise that you'll never be the same. But I can promise that you'll never be the same.
Greetings and salutations. My game is muted. Hang on, chat. Hang on. Why am my game muted? I probably was playing it while editing something. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But hello. I am here. I am back. And yeah, there we go. Officially unmuted, chat. We did it! I push buttons. But yeah, welcome everybody. How you doing, you? Hello, Zuby! Hello, Epic7. How you all doing today? Today is a great day, chat. My camera, once again, is a little funky. Is it zoomed in at the moment? I think it's like, oh god, it's more zoom. Look over that, chat. How out of focus am I now? That is the question. These are the questions that you know, I'm like, no. Let's see. Guess I'm not that focused, right? Okay, there we go. We good, chat. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Today, chat. I'm here. We back for Weekend Fantasy right here on YouTube. If you're new here, hello. I'm Maconn. Hi. How you doing? But yeah, something interesting. Oh, for a second, I thought my head was giant. Anyway, look at this. But yeah, thank you. and also Zuby as well. How you doing, guys? Welcome. But yeah, I hit a 1K last night, chat. I hit 1K. I have submitted for partner, and right now I'm waiting for verification. Which I probably would have always been verified. Because, yeah, I hit, last night, I hit 1,001 followers here on YouTube. Which, thank you guys. Thank you all for doing that. And then I literally submitted for partner. So you gotta submit it, and I gotta, you know, make sure your channel is ad-friendly and, you know, all that jazz. I submitted it, and then when I woke up today, 3 people unsubscribed from me. And knocked me down back below 1,000. And then my account got put on hold. But it doesn't matter, because I'm back at 1,000 now. Because I actually got a few more subscribers today. And was able to turn back on my verification. So, yeah, I probably would have always been verified by now. Maybe, depending on how long it would have took. But, yeah. Since at some point throughout the night, 3 people decided to unsubscribe. And kind of knocked me down. The love of being pretty much at 1,000. I guess the downside of that. But, honestly, thank you all for being here, and woe to 1 million. We will get there, Zuby. It will happen. Like, hell, Luna will make it happen. I guarantee you, Zuby. But yeah, I'm happy. It took me, like, don't get me wrong, like, I've been on YouTube pretty much from day 1. But with that being said, though, like most of us, I think, who was old enough to be around in 2005? But 2005 when YouTube came around. Which feels like eternity ago, but at the same time feel like yesterday in some ways. But, like back in them days, though, I had a YouTube account. Like back then when it was a dating site because, you know, why not? I would trade out all high school at that point, so, hello, ladies. But then, you know, YouTube became what it became. And my original account, like many of my accounts, because I have had a lot of YouTube accounts over the years. Hello, Doc. How you doing? I wasn't a part of this. What? Okay. You wasn't the one that unsubscribed. Great, Doc. Fantastic. But how you doing, dude? But yeah, back in the day, though, like I had a AMV channel, which we all know how that went. I also had a fan subbing YouTube channel for when I did fan subbing of music videos back then. Once again, we know how that went. And then I had a couple other ones off and on throughout the years. You know, I had one for my pet outlet. I had other ones as well that, you know, kind of never really went anywhere because, you know, it wasn't exactly the focus, especially for like back in my reviewer days. It wasn't really about the views. It was more like, oh, we can hope videos heal because most all traffic came from the website. But yeah, as of last year, it pretty much, thank you Fantasy Talk, I guess we can say. All because of Fantasy Talk, I kind of buckled down, and also I'm getting old. I buckled down, and like, okay, let's figure out that YouTube stuff. Like, legit figure it out. And not just, you know, throw random stuff up and then have my account deleted 2 days later. So, overall, it took me 1 year, 5 days to pretty much go from the beginning of the channel to 1K. So it took me a little under a year and a half to do it. And hopefully the application can go by quickly and, you know, we'd be good. Hopefully by tomorrow. Hopefully. With that being said, though, it does said when I submitted for partnership or I filled out the paperwork for it. Like, oh, it could take up to a month to verify. But from what I have seen, usually, most of the time, it usually take like 1 or 2 days. So he're hoping I'm in the 1 to 2 day camp. Hopefully. And then we can finally start getting like emotes in here, we'll get community tabs, get all the YouTube fancy stuff. And then, we can turn Luna into a star, and she can start paying her own bill. Because cat food is not cheap. But yeah, honestly, guys, all you who have subscribed over the last 1.5 years, thank you. I do appreciate it. Be in the shower now. Alright, have fun with that, you. I will be here for at least 2 hours, 3 hours, 2.5. With adaptive trigger and Spider-Man remap. Ooh! Does the trigger like lock as you are flanking? Because I know in some other games the trigger will actually lock on you. I think in Windows Evil it does that, I believe. But yeah, Beacon real quick before we get into fancy talk. Beacon PlayStation. I almost had one, chat. By me, I mean I almost had one for my brother that I was just gonna deal for like a month. But I almost had it. Literally, I caught it on Best Buy. I got to the checkout point to actually get it. And then I got torn down because Best Buy was all like, oh, yeah, this sale we doing, you have to pick it up in a store. And the Best Buy I had in town got destroyed by a tornado like 2 years ago and never have came back. So, the closest Best Buy to me is about 4 hours away. And they wouldn't ship it to it. So, yeah. I'm still now back waiting to try to get a PS5 for my brother. And for me to borrow / play before taking it to him where I will play the games I want. But I almost had one. Almost. But, yeah, it wasn't meant to be. But yeah. Yeah, it depends on the game. Okay. Yeah, because I imagine, like, some games would be, like, way more taking advantage of the controller than others. I imagine that would be a thing. The question will be, honestly, I hope that's not going to be the case, but let's be honest, it's probably going to be the case. Hopefully, in like a year from now, like all store parties will be like, we done, We're just not going to deal with, the triggers or the feedback or any of that. That is like my only worry about the PlayStation, because, it kind of similar to like the light bar or the touchpad. Where if you were around for that in the beginning, like almost every game had like touchpad stuff in it, and then like a year later, like nobody was really using it outside of using it as a button. So I'm a little worried we're gonna have that. Well, who knows? Even Sony might not use it, but we will see. Yeah, Game with Gun does it. Yeah, because I knew they did. But I wasn't sure if Spider-Man did, since the webbing and kind of like guns, I guess. But yeah. But real quick, chat. Something happened a day or two ago in this, I think. I had a little bit of free time while I was waiting for video there for it. And I may... What is it? There it is. I may got my Seminole to a level 100. So now I am playing Ranger. Because Ranger is the only other class I actually like. Speaking of guns. So yeah, I guess I could probably honestly tech probably need to be level since it's the highest, but I don't like May classes in the chat. I just don't. So quick, let's see. Them are some big shoulder pad, chat. But anyway, let me see. What all do we have? Get rid of this. Cause I think my inventory full, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Well. I kind of called that, didn't I? Oh, well. Oh. Okay, so for flying it does have a little bit. Okay. Because I'm curious to honestly see how that game actually going to play whenever I get it. Because still, my plan is, soon as I get that playstation for my brother, is Demon Souls, Spider-Man or Morales, Ratchet and Clank, more than likely. That will be out by the time I get it. And, of course, Astrobot and Returnal. Like, right now, them all the games I want to play before giving my brother his PS5. Which should be fine. Like, Demon Souls, I feel like probably be technically the longest. Like, outside Demon's Zone, I'm pretty sure I can beat everything else in, like, a week. You know when that happened, when we're gonna sit here and do, like, 30-hour streams again. That gonna happen to get through all that. Alright, let's see. Did I sell anything? Did I? Yeah, 9,000. Nice. By the way, I didn't realize the music had changed here, chat. I didn't realize that before. Okay, so all that said and done, I guess I need to play some of this up. Never mind, an advanced playthrough. By the way, I did look at the schedule. I think the schedule in the Net Origin Quest, I think it's at 5, I believe. So I'll be doing that then. Other than that, my plan is right now is today I want to finish off the teal missions. So this is the last week. Is it last week? No, I think we got one more week. What is? Let me see. What is the chat? Would help if I actually go to the right menu. Mission path. There we go. Hey, welcome back, you. Welcome back, dude. So excited. What are all happening with E3? Have they announced any more news about it? Because I haven't. Oh, man, now thinking about it, I really need to look into that since it'd be happening what, next month, I think. I need to start scheduling out stuff for that. If they are going to be doing anything beyond like random live streams here and out. Because it's still digital, right? They still haven't actually went in person yet, have they? Everyone know? Yeah, because the only people I hold that not technically going to be there, what, Konami? Because I think Konami said they wasn't going to be there at all, which, say, Konami, who cares? And then, of course, Sony will have a state of play, so she, you know, that'd be technically, like, state of play will probably happen, like, the night after Microsoft, like always. So... But yeah, don't you worry, Zuby. They would do a state of play, and you will have plenty of stuff to complain about. It'd be fine. Not counting, like, the third parties will be, you know, they'll showing off probably PS5 stuff. Because, you know, like, I guarantee you, I put money on it right now. Like, if I'm able to do it, this is what's going to happen, chat. If I'm approved for partnership by then, can we get subs on YouTube? I don't know if we can. Maybe I would do it for Twitch. It'd be like, if I'm wrong about that, I will give you a sub, Zuby. But I guarantee though, when we get to E3 or we get to any of the shows or anything that's gonna happen at summer, most third parties outside of the ones that got like partnership with Microsoft, but I guarantee the majority of third party stuff is gonna be shown on PS5. Like. With the market value being what it is right now for Sony, I guarantee, like, most of the stuff, like anything Ubisoft are doing, the Activision stuff, like all that stuff will probably be shown off with, like, the PlayStation 5 logo at the end. And then the YouTube video will be also coming to Xbox. I guarantee it. If I'm wrong about that, I would give you a sub. Because the only exception to that, I feel, would be... What have Microsoft partnership with as of now? Of, like, third party they don't actually own. Or not second parties, I guess. Because I don't want to count Call of Duty, because Call of Duty is going to be Sony. That doesn't matter. Like, we're not going to count that. That is a given. Because, you know, Sony have pretty much paid for Call of Duty for the last few years. But whenever we see, like, the net Assassin's Creed game, the net Goat Recon game, hopefully, knock on wood, and playing, if we see, like, a Funnel Cell game, like all of them will be Sony first, and then whatever EA and Activision doing will also be probably Sony first, Microsoft second. By the way, what is the date on that? Okay, this is going to the... Oh, it's going to the 26th. Okay, so we do got one more week of this, chat. Okay. So, real quick, what do we need to get done then? Yeah, Watch Dogs usually partner with PlayStation. Yeah. Not long on that either. Like, if we see anything GTA focused, will probably be PlayStation as well. Because what I'm talking about, like, at the end of the trailer, when they say what system it come to, Sony will be the main system they're gonna show. But yeah, I guess what I thought would be, since they got that partnership right now with GTA. Didn't they also do a partnership for Red Dead as well? I don't remember what Red Dead was. Like, in the fourth couple trailer being PlayStation only, or if it was technically showed on both. But yeah, you might be onto something there, which I'm not gonna doubt, because you know, the whole GTA 5, PS5, you know, $1 million type of stuff they've been doing. Okay, so they did it for Red Dead. Well, okay. I do can't remember, because like the announcement of Red Dead Redemption like freaking bored me at that point. Like, the main thing I remember of that is just people freaking out about them changing the logo at one point. Okay, what are we doing, Chad? So we need to do time attack. We can do that real fast, that quick. Literally called time attack, chat. We need to go fishing. Okay. Real quick. Let's see if we can get the crafting thing out of the way real fast. I'm pretty sure we can. Personal quarters. Alright. Because I think I have some weapons I can break down. I think. Yes, I do. Okay. How many do I need to break down? I need to break down 10, right? I exactly have 10. Okay. I will take it. Done? Yeah, there we go. Cool. So, we need to go back to the gate. I need to do a time attack now, and I need to go fishing. Yeah, I will be streaming all the E3 stuff. I will probably be doing more than likely like a cross stream between Twitch and YouTube for that. But yeah, my plan is it's the same as. Well, I get my plan at anything that they might show that in more than like 5 minutes, I will be streaming it. So that will be like State of Play, the Microsoft thing, what will Ubisoft doing. I imagine PC Gaming Show will probably be back, and you know, so probably will Future Gaming, like all that stuff. Like any of the conference stuff, I will be streaming. Like I have every year for the last decade. So yes, I will be streaming all of that. I just gotta figure out what is happening and when. Cold train tomorrow? We should be good. Long as my internet don't crap to bed, we should be good on that. You. Hey, Jakal, how you doing, dude? How you doing? And yes, it is. Don't forget, Jakal, we only net week? No. 2 weeks? No, it would be net weekend, chat. Yeah, net weekend. We got the beta for Fantasy Thoughts, so we can get any more anime waifus up in here. By the way, you have any interest in it, Jakal? Did you sign up at all for it? Or for the beta for New Genesis? Midnight Club 1, 2, and 2. Oh my god, Midnight Club. I haven't thought about Midnight Club in forever. I'm doing fairly good. Today gonna be an interesting day. Because we got Fantasy Star today. I'm gonna be playing some more Resident Evil 8 with Sam later. Right now I'm in the process of waiting for you two to get back to me about partnership. Also I may or may not be eyeballing a little bit of Dogecoin later. We'll see how that's gonna work out, just out of curiosity. Not like Sam got some Doge or anything. So who knows? Maybe later tonight I will become a millionaire. We will see. Don't feel it now, Saturday Night Live. I've been busy. Okay. Yeah, to be honest, in the beta it's gonna be the same as JP. Like outside of actually seeing stuff in English. You know, I don't feel like you're gonna be missing that much, especially since none of your data will carry over to the, when the game comes out in June. Because I think the only thing technically carrying over was like the stuff you get for doing the beta, which were like a year wing and I think artwork. Okay, let's get into that now. By the way, what today recommended? Okay. We need subquit, time attack. Actually, hang on, chat. Is it on normal? What is it on? Hard or above? My bad. Okay, lady. No. I need... Yeah, let's go super hard. Doesn't matter. Was on the original Epop. Yeah, wasn't Midnight Club 1 was Sony exclusive or PS2 exclusive and 2 and 3 was Epop, or was it later Epop? I remember seeing them games on Epop, but at the time I wasn't paying much attention to like that series as a whole. Beyond just like, oh, it made by what though? I'm gonna go play GTA 3. That kind of was my mindset back in them days. Okay, there we go. Let's do it. But yeah, overall, as I said, today been fairly good. Like, I woke up, well, I woke up at like, no, I think I woke up at like 11 today, which is fantastic. The last few days I've been waking up at like 4 a.m. So I'm actually happy that I'm waking up a little later now. Especially since that weekend, I'm not going to be sleeping at all. And also, I need to be awake later tonight as well. Because I need to find out if Sam going to become a millionaire or not. Probably not. Are we done? Oh, we are. Okay, I'm gonna have to get you to that chat. I don't remember how to play Wangel. I know I shoot up. That about it. What's my rocket launcher? Oh god. Okay. Well, I found my rocket launcher, chat. Okay. Are we done? Oh, Midnight Club 1 was on F5. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense when I think about Midnight Club 1. It was just PlayStation 2 and what coming to mind. Cause yeah, because Sony or PS2 was out for what, 2 years before Microsoft? Or was it like a year and a half? Wait, that thing still alive? Okay, there we go. Real quick, we don't have like a dash button, do we? We got a shotgun. Oh, oh, chat, I got heat-seeking missile. I did not know I had that ability. Okay. I'm cool with that. Okay. But yeah, hopefully today, you know, I can get done with the teal missions. And who knows, maybe we can talk some story stuff later. Because I do need to get that done before June. Like, I do. I want to have all the story content that's done before New Genesis comes out. You know, if I can help it. Oh, that's also a good point. Yeah, like the PFP games, or what? Did they have a subtitle? Because I know they were like Vice City Story and Liberty City Story, but I don't know if it was they did some subtitle on that for the PS2 versions or not. But yeah, I guess that also is another good point. Them game wasn't on though. Because Manhunt 2 was PS2, PC, and Wii, wasn't it? Yep. But man, speaking of some games I need to play again, I need to go back and play like Liberty City and Vice City Toys. I remember loving like Liberty City Toys on the PSP. Vice City Toy I had, but I didn't actually ever beat it. I feel like the only GTA I haven't actually beat. Mainly because I had it on the PSP and my PSP was stolen, broken, and you know I never got around to actually beating it. And I didn't pick it up when it was on PS2. Because at that point I was too far gone down like 360 stuff at that time. I do want to do like a GTA marathon at some point. Because I really want to play like GTA, what, 3 Vice City and San Andreas on PS4. Just to get like the platinum in them. So them game fall into that camp of like, I know I 100%ed the game back in the day and I want the platinum to make me feel like I accomplished something. Because it's like, I know I did it back in the day. Because I don't think they ever put Vice City Toys or anything on PS4, did they? Because I know they was on the PS3, because I have them on PS3. Oh god. Alright, yep. I don't think that was going to hit me, would it? Come on. Die, giant scorpion. Wait, can I hit the backhead net, chat? Yeah, I'm not having much luck locking onto the backhead net on it quite. Good, I'm just going to shoot him. He would die eventually, chat. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, that was a thing. I didn't think they ever did. Because I remember, like, I bought all the GTA games on PS3 when, you know, they put them up there. But I never got around to doing them on PS4. Like, every time I eyeball them when they on sale, it always when I don't have money. So, hopefully one day we can rectify that. Hopefully. Okay. Quick. These are done. Thank you. So we need fishing. Let's go fishing, chat.
Which quest are you up for?
Actually, hang on. I probably need to grab my daily so we can do that while we're doing it.
I've been expecting you.
Where are we going? Tundra. I think we can fish in the tundra.
Drop by any time.
Lady, I wasn't done talking to you. There we go.
Drop by any time. Which quest would you like?
Okay. Oh. Actually, I have enough bait to take everything. Okay. Let's go. Take you. There we go. But yeah, I need to see if I can find me a copy of like Manhunt 2, because I know I have Manhunt 1 on PS3. I remember buying that digitally way too long ago for like a Halloween stream and never got around to it because I got too busy with other stuff. Because I remember always wanting to play the Manhunt stuff, but never did. Honestly, maybe that was it. Halloween should be. The Halloween might just be like a whole bunch of PS2 games. A whole bunch of PS2 game and maybe, just maybe, especially now since I have to, you know, pay attention to my audio with my capture card now. Or preview audio, I should say. Maybe this year we will also do Dead Fate. Every time I try to play Dead Fate 3, something always breaks. Like either my audio break halfway through, my save data get screwed up. Because I want that game off of my bucket list so bad. But man, just thinking about it, like, we're gonna blink and it's gonna be Halloween again, chat. We only, like, what? 5 months out? Yeah, 5 months out from it. Wait, it's up dead? Okay. Would be that hard what the modify to control. Are we talking about well, hang on, let me read the one above. What are we talking about here? Oh, really? On the PS4, a little bit of a painful driving? Oh. To drive like the original Xbox version? Yeah, I was not aware of that. But yeah, I guess that is a good point since you actually could control your feed by the pressure. Like, I remember playing the Xbox version at one point, because my cousin back in the day ended up giving me, like, the collector edition that had all 3 games in it, which you get 3 Vice City and San Andreas. I think I played it literally for, like, the full 2-3 missions, GTA 3, and then that was it. I didn't even realize it was a distance. Or if I did, I totally have forgot about it. But I can see how that would be a little annoying, especially on some of the quests as well. You know, controlling your feed would probably matter a lot. Okay, let's see. It was fishing, wasn't it? I think they quit with fishing. Maybe. There it is. Hey, Clyde! How you doing, Clyde? How are you doing today, my dude? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, you're just in time. I'm finishing up the lap view teal mission for the week, because we only got one more week of teal missions, and then they leave forever, and I'm gonna be sad, because I actually really like the mission passing this. And then that weekend, we got new Genesis. We got new Genesis and a birthday stream that weekend. Not thinking about it. I mean, I need to buy like a cake or something, right, chat? Okay, there we go. That done. So now we only got, what do we got left now? Oh, Alliance Order and a Enhanced Wing. Okay, we can do that. That's not a problem. Maybe. Enhancing a wing might get iffy, but everything else should be fine. Yeah, what got you on that PS3 kick? What was it, Leo, or did something else get you on that kick? But yeah, I do honestly say, like, lat gen as a whole with the PS4 and Xbox and whatnot, like, I'm doing the Gambit, like, it wasn't a bad generation, but underwhelming and a little bland would be the more best way to put it. At least when it comes to, you know, how many games will, I feel like, when you think about console generation, you will remember. And I feel like lat gen was, like, not a lot. Cause what would it be? I guess it'd technically be what? As a whole, be like God of War, Horizon. Every game Microsoft cancel. That about it, probably. Outside of like one of my bias, and it would be Origami, but, you know, I highly doubt the majority of people play Origami. So, you know, maybe I'm alone on that one. By the way, if you haven't played Origami, go play it. If you love Tenchu, you will love Origami. Especially if you, like me, you met Tenchu really, really bad. But yeah, kind of like just thinking in general, like going back to like the 360 or PS2 or any generation beforehand, I feel like you could just name off like probably 20, 30 games easily. That would be games that would be like, you know, you will remember, and when you think of a generation, that's what you will think of. And then you think about lat gen, and it's just like, at least for me, like I can count them games on like one hand pretty much. Like that kind of the sad thing about it. Yeah, pretty much the same story-driven AAA. Yeah, it's like the thing I always talk about with like Doobie with when it comes to like Sony stuff. It's like AAA story-driven, no microtransaction, usually with a family drama. Like that did pretty much Sony in a nutshell. And then Microsoft is everything get canceled. Like that was lat gen in a nutshell right there. I'm tough for a while. Yeah, I can feel that. Like, hell, that kind of happened to me a little bit. Well, like, yeah, I would say about a year or two into lat gen, because I guess it did lat gen now. Because that was around the time. That was around the time I horribly got like burnt out on like making gaming content or doing like reviews and stuff, which is one of the main reasons. You know, I took a step back from the plat stuff back down. Just because it was like, any of there was on some exciting stuff at the beginning of the generation, but most of it long term didn't hold much. And then, yeah, the rest of it was just stale. And forever. Yeah, because when was the last time I was live? Monday? Tuesday? Maybe? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, the last, like, God, the last 2 weeks has been horrible. Like, not horrible in a bad way, but just, like, a bore. Because, like, Sam is still technically on, isolation. Because, oh, God. I get to complain about that real quick. Like, Sam was supposed to go back to work, like, 2 weeks ago, last week. She ended up like sleeping badly because Sam got. You think my insomnia bad? Sam insomnia way worse. So, she woke up not feeling good because of sleep, and she called in for one extra day to just try to get sleep, and then on the paperwork was like, oh, you exhausted, you lightheaded, which was from or being tired and not sleeping. Walmart was like, oh no, they're my COVID symptoms. Stay away for another like week and a half. So literally Sam been home now for pretty much all months at that point. And when Sam is here, it get complicated because it's like a billion things that have to get done. So yeah, the last month been iffy. At least for streaming anyway. Yeah, pretty much, dog. Hey, that honestly is probably the better way to put it. But like, Sony was built upon or found success in single player or quote unquote finished games, and Microsoft found it in multiplayer. Between like Halo and not counting all the Xbox Live stuff. Like 100%. I feel like that had the dead end. Like right now, looking at company that is Sony is the story-driven, quote-unquote, finished games. So Microsoft is multiplayer game with a little bit of indies, and Nintendo is just straight up indies. Like, I kind of what the generation have become for the three, or the, the image anyway, have come for the three, companies. But yeah, we will see what happens with Microsoft this generation. We will see where that go, which probably still gonna be some type of co-op game for the most part. Wait, what? I did not mean them to do that, but okay. I'm gonna blow mine and Nintendo. Yeah, because to be honest, E3 wise, I'm with you, Zuby. Like, E3 probably going to be, because it's like, I feel like this year E3, if I would have to guess here, is Sony will. I feel like Sony will be the same bread and butter as always. It will be like he'll one or two indie stuff, and then we'll be like Horizon, God of War, whatever going on with like Uncharted, and with like a few games that will probably be interesting. Like super early stuff, like whatever Bluepoint doing now, like. That type of stuff, stuff that gonna be like big news, but at the same time gonna be like, pretty, I get the best way to put it, like pretty easy to call of what's gonna happen. Well, I feel like Microsoft will be one of them cases of just like, they are gonna probably just overwhelm E3 just with like the whole like Game Pass stuff, and then teasing them stuff that's still not gonna come out for like another 2 years. Like, Microsoft will just, like, just overdo everything and be like, well, because like they have been the last few years, where they'll be like, today we're going to show you 90 games. Well, Sony will be like, today we're going to show you 5 games. And then Nintendo going to come out and heavily pander to fan service. That's literally what E3 going to be, and that's what every E3 I get technically is nowadays. It's just that. Like, Microsoft stuff gonna be one of them cases of just like, well, I just added like 20 games to a watt lit, while Sony is just gonna be, heal, God of War in 8K, running at 500 frames, and, that thing is like, that all the new outlet will report on. And then, like I said, Nintendo will just be like, okay, let us show you Metroid Prime, maybe, knock on wood, hopefully Bayonetta 3, and then he'll like a new, Pikmin game or something. Wait, I am going the wrong way. I'm horribly getting turned around out here, chat. Like that gonna be literally E3 this year. Okay, hang on. Give me 1 second here. Stop still fawning around me. Okay, hang on. Let me get caught up on chat. Sorry, guys. The schedule been fairly okay, probably, for the most part. I haven't had any, like, issue. Once again, knock on wood. I'm knocking on a lot of wood today. Not having any issue as far as, like, sleeping 2 hours, waking up 5 hours. That haven't happened that week or that month. So, I think it's going good right now. Because right now, pretty much the last week been me going to bed at, like, 8 to 10 o'clock and waking up at, like, 3 to 5 a.m. So yeah. Because to be honest, any of my sleep issues of not wanting to keep a sleep pattern and just my body naturally always want to go between day and night. Like, I would take that any day over the whole sleep 2 hour, wake up for 9 hour, sleep 1 hour, like I was, like a month ago? So yeah, as of right now, I'm doing good. Hopefully it stay that way. Hopefully. One game of the year since 2013. Are we talking about like best at shows? Is that what we were talking about? Or are you talking about legit game of the year? Cause my God, the last decade for Microsoft been. Jesus, what have Microsoft done in the last decade? Other than like, he'll Fable, cancel. He'll Killbound, cancel. He'll this other random game, cancel. Like, oh, you meaning like third-party game that will also Microsoft up, and then like, yeah. And then again, I get technically, if you look at Game of the Year, I guess it's a little harder to look at because, you know, like a billion different geez, I can't beat chat. Outlets, there we go. Like giving different awards. One moment project. Okay, dude. How about a good one? You do what you gotta do, my dude. Really, Game of the Year? No. I'm doing the camp of like Last Up 2. I get why it got Game of the Year, but I don't agree with it. Let's be honest, Phantasy 2 was Game of the Year last year. Let's be honest about that. But no, realistically though, it like, I don't know. That feel like that whole situation still was funky. Cause I would honestly say if all like Last About probably would have been like in my top 10 for last year, but like very low. Just because of the LE stuff and the pacing was garbage in Last About 2. Not counting the pointlessness of it by the time you got to the end. Cause man, I feel in my heart like Last About 2 probably would have been Game of the Year for me if they would have killed Ellie. And then the rest of the story was about, you know, oh god, what was the character name, chat? It wasn't Amy. Why ain't Amy in my head? Either way, the other character, whatever her name was, like, if it was about all trying to find the Fireflies, I know it would technically would be repeating some trails there, but the only difference is she actually had some legit point for it. Like, that game would have been probably Game of the Year, but they always ruined it. This overall way mess. Yeah. Because honestly, Last About 2 deal, like, bothered me. It's just like, it was like in between going like, man, this is great. Oh crap, though, Ellie. Crap, now in that 3 hours gonna be bad. Or just like, I shouldn't say bad, more of like, still pointless. I do feel like pointless is still the best way to put Last About 2. But man, anytime you wasn't playing that Ellie, that game was great. The problem was you still play that Ellie. Oh, a Val gameplay, yes. I imagine we will see that, Zuby. We will probably see something. If they did what, last year? Because what is Obsidian doing now? Because they done with Outer World, right? So I think Obsidian pretty much all hands on deck on a Valve probably. That'll like Pillars of Eternity, because I think aren't they making a new one and then a Valve is technically in that universe technically. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we will see gameplay of a Valve. The question would be like, will it be at the Microsoft showcase or will it be at PC Gaming Show? I kind of feel like probably gonna be at PC Game. And then again, yeah, I guess it still would be, because just thinking about it, like, wait a minute. Obsidian is now owned by Microsoft, but at the same time, they will probably also show Starfield. So, I get that wouldn't be too much of an overlap, since Starfield is sci-fi and a Valve with medieval fantasy stuff. So, the question would be, like, will they technically show both? Or will a Valve be at the PC Gaming Show? Because Microsoft usually shows something at the PC Gaming Show. It would have been much better. I agree, Jakar. It would have been so much better if they did that. Yeah, overheating. Yeah, I was hearing the thing about that, like, I was hearing that it did have like frame rate issue every once in a while, which, you know, is what it is. I guess we can say as of right now, at least we got our very fourth game that is, you know, putting a console to its paces, I guess. Or, you know, maybe House Smart just did not know how to program a, you know, what that game is. Nothing against House Smart. House Smart is great, but You know, like we're talking about a big upgrade compared to like top-down like arcade games. Yeah, a lot $50 core. Yeah, I'm in the camp of like I'm gonna play it recalled, but yeah, from everything I heard, cause everything I have heard about it, like most people are literally calling it like the best game of the year right now. We will see how long that stands. But with that being said, like I think that game is like the main two complaints I remember hearing about with Returnal was the game is only like 10 or 15 hours long, and for a roguelike, it doesn't have a lot in it that will actually, you know, make you want to keep playing it after credits. Or play it forever, such as, like, you know, Hades or Binding of Isaac, or, you know, insert any other roguelike. But yeah, that's the two biggest complaints I heard about it. Which is fine, for me at least, because, you know, I never get into, like, roguelike to that degree of, like, the crazy shit people do with Binding of Isaac. Like, give me credits and I'm good. Well, yeah, Hades, and then Hades I will do. Just because, you know, Hades story change. But yeah, I did stream Hades. I streamed Hades in December or January. But yeah, I streamed Hades when I was going through all my game for my Game of the Year stuff. I actually really like Hades. Hades is probably number 2 on my list from last year. Like, Hades would have been behind Phantasy for me for Game of the Year last year. Hades is fantastic. If you haven't played it or bought it, Zuby, 100% do it. Especially now that a physical is on the Switch now. I don't get it either, Jakal, about PlayStation Now. I was honestly hoping PlayStation Now was gonna get like a big like revamp for the PS5, but like every now and again, like I see like Twitter poke from them being like, we add X, Y, and Z games. Like I know they added like Avenger, like Dagon, a couple other games not that long ago. And I'm like, yay, that good. I will probably sign up and actually play Avenger now at some point. Because I at least want to try and see the train what that is that game. But at the same point is like, yeah, PlayStation Now still feels very much like an afterthought for Sony. I feel like one of them cases where they spent a crap ton of money on Gaikai and they were like, well, I guess we can't exactly get rid of it because they're making up some money. You know, it feels like it became one of them, like, back-end thing of just like, yeah, make up a couple $1 million a month, but we don't care that much about it. You know, it's just they'll have, you know, another, like, revenue stream instead of actually trying to make it into something that, you know, would be great. That's what it feels like, anyway. It feels like the step cousin to, you know, the PlayStation in a lot of ways. Be back soon? Okay, Jakal. I will be here. I will be here to about 5:36. So, do your thing, my dude. Because I played Persona 5 and Monster Hunter Y. That makes sense. Like 100%. That makes sense. Because it didn't. God, Monster Hunter. I still need to do the new update for Monster Hunter for the new Monster. I still need to do that at some point here soon. Maybe once we get done with new Genesis stuff. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. We'll do like another like Weekend Fantasy of Monster Hunter after New Genesis, but yeah, Monster Hunter goes on forever pretty much, and then but I think Persona Striker was what, like 40 hours, 50 hours, I think. That's what I've been hearing anyway. So yeah, I can see how you got your hand full because Hades are gonna be honestly, Zuby, like when you thought Hades. I hope you waited to say goodbye to like another like 30, 40 hours. Because I do say easily Hades is probably the best roguelike ever made, in my opinion. Just because of like how good it is as a roguelike and then how much that game changed. You know, every time you die, every time, you know, you beat it and you go again, it like the freaking like lore and story, like every roguelike that tried to do a plot need to look at Hades. Cause my god, man, Hades is great. Cause I never been one heavily to get into roguelike by any means, but Haiti will want to know, like, yep, this is a past everything. Come on, cat, we died. But yeah, I need to actually deal at some point. Get my hands on tricles at some point. Hopefully that will happen soon. But then again, I do need to technically beat Persona. Well, I need to get my hand on the remake of Persona 5 with the new content and actually play that at some point. There we go. Yay. Alright. Well. Okay. Wait, that... Yep, that it. Hang on. Is it? No. Hang on, chat. Oh, yellow thingy. No, grab the yellow thingy. There we go. Okay, I'm happy I looked back. I would not have finished that quest if I would have just went on. Alright. Come on, give me a key. Or you can just give me a summoner lake. Even if I'm not a summoner. But whatever, game. Anyway.
Can I help you?
Nope. Turn these in real fast. See what we can do here. But yeah, by the way, Zuby, have you took on any of the new Monster Hunter yet? If so, how are they? Oh wow, we didn't actually have any quested for more. Okay. Oh Jesus, chat. Oh. Okay.
Well, hello there.
Hi, take your quest, lady. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Glad you made it.
Okay, so the only thing we got left to do, right, is the Lions client orders, I believe. Hell, super strong. I might need to farm me some items in for them.
Please come by again.
I need to, at some point soon, I need to sign back up because I think Sam family plan actually wore out on the Switch. So I don't think I have it online anymore. I need to probably get that set back up.
Which quest are you up for?
And actually start farming some of that stuff.
Anytime.
Okay, hang on. What do we got? Enhance the wings. Okay. Hang on. Let's see.
Hey there.
Man, I was hoping we actually had these done. Okay. Where are we going? Wait, really? I didn't kill any of them? Man, okay. So we need to probably go to the ruins, right? Cause how many was it? Was it 3? Or was it 2? I need to do 2. Okay. Alright, real fat. Let's see about the wing situation. I think the wings I actually have on me have already been enhanced, right? Oh, they were not. Okay. Do I have the stuff? Oh, good, I do. Fantastic.
I did it. That's what I call a big success.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm just not up to snuff. Sorry.
Come on, lady. Thank you. Jesus.
I did it. That's what I call a big success.
By the way, how high can we level the wing, chat?
That's what I call a big success.
Is it 15?
I did it. That's what I call a big success. I did it. That's what I call a big success.
I I really thought I already had all my way in level. Maybe I didn't. Probably because I need to farm items.
I did it! That's what I call a big success!
I gotta know, is it 15?
I did it! That's what I call a big
Or is it 20? Wait, is it 20 now?
I did it! That's what I call a big success!
Because I thought the cap was like... I thought the cap was 10 on Wang.
Sorry, I'm just not up to snuff.
We're gonna find out, chat. I got money and all. I got the item. We're gonna do that.
I did it! That's what I call a big success! Sorry,
Because honestly, I gotta know, chat.
I did it! That's what I call a
Okay, 20 is the cap. Okay. Wait, do I not have the item? No, I... Wait, what? Oh, we need stuff from the forward to do that one. Okay. Well, I get the level cap at 20, chat.
Okay.
Alright. I wasn't aware of that. Maybe they did update the cap on that at one of the mansion. Okay, let go, do the wounds, I guess. Real quick. I'm gonna do that. Okay.
Which quest are you up for?
By the way, any of them are recommended right now? No. Okay. We'll see, I guess. Okay, so we need... Wait, hang on. Is it out? Am I lying? Oh! Hang on, we need to turn in my dailies. Oops.
I've been expecting you.
My bad. I kind of forgot, chat.
Drop by anytime.
Okay. Now, yeah, it is wounds. Okay.
Which quest are you up for?
Alright. Let's do it. Okay, real quick. I need... There we go. Need to do that so we finish up that quest. Alright. Man, I feel like we're making a lot of progress really fast today, chat. This is great. Oh. I didn't realize while I was shooting, chat. And that it. Yeah, the leaf on the net like yields, so that pretty much about what all Microsoft got. Cause they got what? Forza, Halo, and then Guild, and then everything else is when it comes out, I guess. I get technically I got Wasteland technically counted since Wasteland 3 is out, so any of that game was already in development before Microsoft bought it, or bought them, I should say. Cause yeah, like back in the day though, like back when God, when Halo was Bungie and Guild was Epic, like I freaking love them. I feel like all the other franchises, at least for now, we will see if that actually changed. Like any of Guild 5 was actually good. It still feel like them series is a little in limbo, just more trying to find a way still. Any of Guild 5 did a fantastic job. But it's still like no real quote to the degree of like, you know, Guild 2 or 3. But yeah, Forza is great, man. Like I played the last Forza Horizon and like That was like one of them games I was like so impressed by how good it actually was. And made me realize how much I wanted another stuntman. Because of like the side objective and the lap Forza where you actually did stunts. I don't know if anybody remembers Stuntman at all. Cause that was one of them games that like I know didn't exactly sell or review good at all, but man, I love them games. Alright. Watch it. I'm gonna go through the whole area and the monsters are just not gonna spawn, chat. But yeah, hopefully though in like 5 to 8 years when we come out of this generation, hopefully we will look back on it, you know, and hopefully Sony won't be doing that same thing. Hopefully Microsoft will have, you know, something good. That just not like, you know, insert a name number to the name type of game. You know, something that was like 100% like a new IP this generation. Man, that'd be nice. There we go. But yeah, at some point though, I need to probably honestly try like the original Horizon, or the original, I guess, should say Forza Horizon. Because I remember I bought original Horizon and I bought one of the Need for Speed at the time. Like they literally came out like a week apart originally. Because since that was back in the Pledge day, and like a lot of the people that was on my team had a real thing about racing games and like time attack stuff. But the problem was, literally my bot ended up red winging. No, it wasn't red winging. It was literally my dick tray stopped working. Only worked with like a handful of games. That's what it was. So I ended up buying them when they came out, and then my bot just wouldn't play them. So I never actually played them beyond like a minute or two from other people's houses, which is sad. Ow. Cause I know Forza have always been like one of them series that always been like, you know, very highly regarded, and have somehow got better and better over the years, which you know don't happen a lot.
Congratulations on completing the objective.
Alright, anything over here? Not really. Alright. Don't include third party. Yeah, because as of now, like all the stuff that isn't, that, you know, Microsoft actually own, like going forward. Alright, the only one that I'm fairly like kind of excited for will be Hellblade, just because the original Hellblade was like my game of the year when it came out. But yeah, like Fable, like the Fable series, like going into the new Fable, like I hoping it'll be good, because you know it made by the Forza dev, so hopefully it'll be good. But at the same time, and like I'm not like foaming at the mouth for it, just because like me and Fable, I fall into that camp of like, I remember when it came out and everything that, you know, Peel Molyneux were preaching that ended up not being real at all, or the majority of it wasn't. Like I remember being burnt on that, so I never played Fable 1, or I played it a little bit but not much. I think I made it to became a teenager and then I stopped. And then my friend at the time absolutely loved Fable, so most of my like memory of Fable is from him just ranting and raving about Fable 1. And then Fable 2, I remember renting Fable 2 roughly around the time it came out. And I remember really liking it at the time, but at the same point, like, most of my memory about it is still, like, tied to being one of the fourth games I played when, like, the fourth time I moved out on my own fully, or lived alone, I should say. So, like, most of my memory with it tied to that, not so much the game. And then Fable 3, I never played just because, you know, all the bad things I heard about it is just like, I'm not a big enough fan or care enough to actually try that right now, and then, you know, decade passed. And then, like, I would be excited for, like, Elder Scrolls stuff, because I still absolutely love Elder Scrolls stuff, but the problem is that, you know, it's still, it's still, you know, ZeniMax here, or not ZeniMax, but Bethesda, and, you know, I like one of them cases, like, talk to me in, like, 2 to 3 games from now, and see that Microsoft money, you know, gonna help. Which we will see. And then Perfect Dark, like, Perfect Dark, I'm in a very odd point with Perfect Dark. Like, I want to play the new one just to see what exactly going to end up being. Because, you know, that series is kind of all over the place in a little bit. You know, between the fourth game being, you know, technically a spiritual successor to GoldenEye, and the second game being whatever the second one was. Like, I remember liking Perfect Dark 2, but I feel like I'm one of the few that actually did. So, we will see where the new one go.
They got me.
And then Guild and Halo, like, the Guild and Halo are, like, super hit or miss since, you know, yeah, they left the original studio.
Protection.
Alright, what are we doing? Oh, there we go. But yeah, who knows? Maybe my opinion will change when we start seeing the games that are being made, you know, in like a year or two. But like right now, I'm still in the camp of like, well, you know, Microsoft's gonna be great in a few years, but the question will be like, you know, one thing of being great and highly acclaimed and, you know, making all the money, and then another of being, you know, something I'm going to remember for years. Which is, you know, very much a, you know, me problem, but, you know. But we will see. Hopefully when we get to the end of this generation, it won't be like what we were talking about the PS4 and Xbox, where we're just like, well, it was there. Hopefully it won't be that, but, you know, only time will tell on that one. Or maybe we all just old and bitter and we need to go back and go back to old games and play. Bored, yep. Yeah, because the thing is about, like, that stuff, but, like, Fallout, either you gotta be in the apocalyptic stuff, and then Elder Scrolls is, like, you gotta be in the high fantasy. Which, you know, I still say, since I'm not the hugest, like high fantasy stuff, I still think the only reason Elder Scrolls became that for me was just because of my love for Kingfield. And, you know, fourth-person dungeon crawl, like, oh, I like Kingfield, but easy. You know, with, like, Morrowind and Oblivion and whatnot. Like, I think that's what got me about Elder Scrolls, and that's the reason it probably clicked for me so hard. Well, Fallout, on the other hand, Fallout is like one of them cases, like, I should love it because it's, you know, apocalyptic, but I don't know. Like, Fallout still fall into that camp of like, yeah, I like it. I don't like it as much as Elder Scrolls, but it's good, but, you know, like I said, nothing I'm gonna be drooling in the mouth for, though. Wait a minute, what's the exit, chat? But at the same time, it's like, the thing is about them game, though, especially after, you know, it got taken away from Interplay, or, you know, Bethesda bought it, Like, you know, them games went from being, you know, top-down, like, strategy RPG to just being almost 5, chat. You know, it ended up just literally being technically the same game, but different setting. So gameplay-wise, you know, if one don't do it for you, neither will. Which is, you know, good and bad in its own ways, I guess. Yeah, the thing is about Skyrim, like, for me, like, I love Skyrim, but at the same time, it's like, I personally like Oblivion more. But, like I said, most of my iffiness about Skyrim is mainly the changing of the lore and, like, the plot holes and stuff in it. It just drove me insane. But yeah, that's the reason I like Oblivion more. Like, Oblivion, I feel like, I will admit freely that, you know, Skyrim is technically a better functioning game between, like, the combat and whatnot. But at the same time, like Oblivion, I just feel like, I guess, had, like, a better sense of immersion for me compared to, like, Skyrim stuff. And also, you know, plot holes, you know? That's the reason I like Morrowind more than Oblivion. Like, not Morrowind, sorry. Did I say Morrowind? I meant Oblivion if I did. But yeah, like, Elite Oblivion didn't have plot holes everywhere. So, you know, that instantly make it better in my book. But, you know, I know that just me, though. Yeah, as far as high fantasy is concerned, like, high fantasy is, like, one of them things that, like, super hit or miss for me. Like, if you get me, like, high fantasy that is more just, like, people in it, I usually enjoy it a little bit more, but, like, the thing I feel with a lot of high fantasy is we get very, like, in the weeds of, like, melodrama or, like, politics stuff between, like, kingdoms and royalty and all that jazz. Which, like I said, super hit or miss, most of the time more hit or miss, I mean. So, because of that, like, me and high fantasy, like, it's a 50-50 shot if I'm going to get into it or not. But I'm not the hugest fan of it. I kind of feel like about high fantasy as I do about Star Wars, you know? If like in Star Wars, if you take the Jedis out of it, I'm like, okay, I can get down with it. But the second the Jedi show up, it's just like, oh, well, so much for being good. I feel like that about high fantasy, where, like, if it's just people out in the weeds of things, it's like, oh, they're good, or can be good. And then the second, like, let us do 5 hours of just going on about that Kingdom Daughter slept with it person, we stole a cow, or they killed it, you know, you get into that type of stuff, and just like, oh, just stop, you know. It's like the main reason why I have never got into, like, the Evil Leap stuff, there's, like, Final Fantasy stuff on that, because of just that reason. But if it's just, like, you know, if it's just people out and about doing stuff in a high fantasy setting, I don't mind it. You know, as an example, it'd be like, you know, like anime way wide to be like, say, like Slayer type of deal. Or just people existing in the universe, I usually like a little bit better. Yeah, Oblivion equal Skyrim. But yeah, I would admit freely, honestly, like, which I'm pretty sure there's probably a mod out for this, where, like, if you took the characters in the story and the environment of Oblivion and give me, like, Skyrim combat, then we are talking. Same thing for Morrowind, like, if Morrowind had Oblivion or Skyrim combat, like, my god, I would love Morrowind so much. Why Oblivion was the bad? Yep. Yeah, because that was the thing about Oblivion. They only had, like, what, 10 voice actors or something? They did not have many. Hell, they didn't really have that many in Skyrim, but they still had more. But But yeah, Camilla with Patrick Stewart, and then it was the woman who was the original Wonder Woman. And who was the other one? Was there like one more like giant celebrity from like Nordum in it? I don't remember who the other one was. In that order. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not a bad order. Yeah, I would say for me it's still like Tikea, Elder Scrolls, probably Final Fantasy, and then probably GTA probably. Like at least for stuff that like story focused stuff anyway. There we go. Yeah, never killed the player. Are you what would it be? Would it be like more like more realistic stuff and more up your alley? Oh, no, you just said. Okay, never mind. It probably just read up. I would have saw it. So yeah, high fantasy in favor of Japan, or Pseudo Japan. Yeah, I probably could agree with the Japan one. Like that will probably also be up there for me, just because of like, you know, just the random shit that happened, especially with Japan, like pre like 1900. Like there was a lot of fascinating stuff that went down in no history. I need to check and see if I did have quested, chat. Did I complete any of them? Watch it. I probably didn't complete any of them. Yep. Okay. Fine, chat. Fine. Wait, I can't carry it? Oh, wait. My inventory 4, isn't it? Why am I inventory 4?
What do you require?
Okay. Yeah. Sell the junk. I need, yeah, I need to probably clear my inventory out a little bit real fast. Cause how long we got for the holding quick? We got like 8 minutes. Okay. Oh, by the way, I didn't realize something. I need to turn my mag back on. Oops. I forgot. I turned my mag off for pictures, and I forgot to turn the little guy back on. There you go. Get back out here, little dude. There we go.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay. Real quick here. Let's see. Do I have crappy weapons? That's gonna be the question, chat. Yes, I do got some crappy weapons. Okay. I don't know why I have crappy weapons, but, you know, I will take it. Alright.
What do you require?
Oh, no. We need... There we go. One tab.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, then right here would probably want my inventory of garbage right now. Because I got a billion things I need to use. Okay. Let's do that. There we go.
Leave it to me.
So yeah, that should hopefully help out a bit. Okay, real quick. Before I forget, let's go get the billion stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I got enough time to do an ARC version of the plane of wounds and see if that would get the quest done. Cause I don't think we got enough time. Not for like hunting enemies anyway. If it was just to beat it, then it'd be a different story here. Right. Oh yeah, that's why I didn't actually collect my stuff. There we go. Wait, enhanced weapon at Q. Oh, hang on, chat. Yeah, we can do that real fast. Get our weekly done. Why we got waiting for the net like 4 minutes.
Need something?
At Q.
Thanks for your business. Need something? Well, come on in.
There we go. That is done. So yeah, let's go see if we can give the dude any food and stuff. I need to look and figure out exactly what he is wanting, since my top pilot wanting fairly low.
Good morning.
Alright. Okay, good. One done. Cause these should give me enough money to complete that life. Oh, I got 3 of them. Nice. Okay. So what am I needing here? Dragon Scale, lot of pin, oh, lot of paw, and then we need. Okay, so we need to go to desert. Yeah, desert, and then the Chinese plate. And then Dragon Altar, I believe. No wonder I don't have them, because them are the zones that I don't like usually. The desert one I don't mind, but you know. Okay. Dream Quest? Maybe. I don't think I can do it in 2 minutes, though. Alright. I guess on that one, let's look at the auction house real quick. We got some new stuff out now. Let's see what it pop up. I didn't realize you did the sound effect, chat. God, I want it, chat. I don't have $200 million though. I honestly, I knew the emote was in the game. I did not know it made the sound effects. God, I'm telling you, chat, shit got a expensive here in the end game. I remember when the shit used to be like, you know, new like AC scratcher was only be like 10 to 15 mil. Now we in like the 200 mil. Like, ugh. Well, I can have a picture with my sardine finally, chat. Wait, that? Oh, it put my health. Kinda neat, kinda. Wait, does that literally add cat yield? Yes, it does. Okay. Hang on, chat. Let me fit my camera. There we go. Wait, is it wet? Is it a wet butt? What does it look like? Wait, hang on. Let me go back for a moment. Oh, no, it's not. Wait, is it like a thong? Yeah, literally no padding on the butt at all. Okay.
Emergency mission alert. Special training for all
Okay, real quick. Oh, I'm back on the 4th page. Okay, we get. Let's go. One chat.
Which quest are you up for?
Alright. Let's do it. Kinda not. The way it works in this is you can buy stuff with real money into like the loot crates, quote unquote loot crate. And in the loot crate, and then you can sell the stuff on the player shop, and you can get money or in-game money that way. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, do that. So technically, you know, you spend $2, get an item, hope the item rewards a crap ton of money, and then put that item up on the player shop and sell it and get a couple $1 million in-game currency. That's technically how people does it in this. Or, you know, you can buy the loot crate, you put an item from the loot crate you want, and if you get it type of deal. But yeah, like, let me see. Hot scratch, that's what it is. Yeah, it is. We have the free loot crate, which is 100 fund, which, you know, you can get that by in-game currency. You have the second currency here with Star Gem, which every 20 is $1. So you can buy the loot crate for $3. And then the ones that you make your money off of are these here, which is $2. So, because they have like different ones happening at a time. You know, like right now they have like a SEGA event, and then they have, you know, a couple other ones that will. But yeah, there is people in it that literally all they do is spend real money on loot crates and then sell the items on the player shop and get a crap ton of in-game money. There are people that does that. Cause that's technically how you buy gold in a, you know, in a roundabout way. Or Meseta, the in-game currency called Meseta. Oh, thing not dead. Okay. But then the problem comes in though is to sell items. Either in the loot crate, you will get like a 3-day pack to sell stuff on the auction house for 3 days. Or you sign up for $15 a month, and then you can sell as much stuff as you want for as long as you subscribe. You can sell stuff, which is, you know, another whole thing. Yo, how you doing, Ed? How are you doing today, my dude? Happy 1,000 subs. Hopefully, I do have 1,000 subs, right? Yeah, I still got 1,000 subs. By the way, I need to update my sub goal now. But how you doing, dude? Welcome. Welcome to me leveling Angel now. By the way, speaking of that, I forgot to put the thingy on. Cause we were talking about stuff. Yeah, we'll play that, please. Okay, there we go. Hey, welcome back, Jakarta. Welcome back. Hopefully everything went good at the store. We was in the process a moment ago, just talking about how the spend real money to make money in this game. But yeah, I have never actually bought like a loot crate in that. Not the paid one anyway. But one of them cases. Somebody stole my seat. There we go. Oh, never mind, I did. Because I really do not want to pay $2 for a random item. I'm not about that life, chat. I'm not about that loot crate life, at least not real money-wise anyway. Which is, you know, probably why I'm poor, you know? But who knows? Maybe a new Genesis that will change. Maybe a new Genesis we will have more way to make money, you know, a lot of money quickly. Without having to deal with the player shop, but... Or better yet, you know, maybe the player shop will be free. That'd be nice. Will that happen? Probably not. But, you know, we will see, I guess. We'll figure that out in a month. Roughly. Maybe a little over a month at this point. Alright, there we go. Oh, somebody dead back here. I got you. Nobody else is getting them. Okay, by the way, this is... Yeah, this is the Shiva fight, isn't it? I didn't realize what fight we are doing. Because I think it should be repeatable if it is. Sadly, though, I can't see the loading ball because of the announcement at the top. But I'm pretty sure this is the Shiva fight. Alright. Let's do that. Okay. I think all them enemies over there are dead. If not, you know, a teammate can pick up the pieces. Hopefully. What the? Freaking giant lasers. Okay, I take it back. My team haven't done anything over here. We got the bad team right now, Chad. Oh, good. At least one of them pulls in, like, shooting at the ship. Could be fine, child. Well, I get a feeling, I'm happy. Come on. We blow up ship. There we go. Okay. We good. You guys done over here? Wow, okay, never mind. I actually did do something. Good job, team. Yeah, I didn't realize something, chat. I'm actually going to hit a level by the time we're done here, aren't we? You know, there's going to be a problem, chat. Like, once I level Ranger to 100, at that point, like, I'm pretty much down to all the classes I hate at that point. Well, not hate, but don't enjoy. Which is fine, you know. It's just the problem is like, I don't know what I'm going to level after Ranger, though. Who knows? Maybe I would just do like Vital so we can run around with daggles and pretend like we're playing dot hack. Maybe that's what we will do. Okay, okay. Too close, got it. Nope, what the laser check? Oh, never mind, laser still got me. Oh wow. Oh no, never mind, I got it. Okay. Honestly, I'm not surprised if people die in heal because the enemies, if you're not careful, can easily one-shot you. Especially if you like a melee class. Really, dude? Okay. Are we good? Nope. Never mind. I guess technically we good. We technically gotta pass it. Also, I didn't realize something, chat. My light not on. Oh god. Ah. I'm blinded now. I knew I forgot something else to do before starting the stream today. Oops. That's fine. Not like I need to see my eyes or anything, or see through my eye when doing Origin Quest. Just hit button and everything will die eventually, right, chat? But what are you doing behind me? Hi, come on, Monsters, let's go. Hey, Pix, how you doing, dude? How you doing? Thanks, man. Yeah, I have technically hit 1,000 twice. Technically, I hit 1,000 last night. I signed up for the YouTube Partner Program, and then 4 people unsubscribed, and then my account got put on hold. And then I came back today, so. But thank man. I appreciate it. It's been a long time coming. By a long time, I mean it's been a year and a half. A year and a half and 305 or 306 Fancy Star videos later. Now hopefully YouTube will find me, you know, avatar friendly, and we will be good. Hopefully. And then I will have that plushie community tab that I always wanted. So yeah. But yeah, well, once the approval stuff had done, then the real fun began. Cause to be honest, like, I was honestly thinking, like, since you know, I was close, like, you know, I was like, what, 13, I think in my last video, I think I said I was like 13 away from 1,000. And literally in like 2 days, I ended up getting that, technically twice. I originally wasn't expecting that to technically get to the point of partner application to like New Genesis. Because I knew if anything, New Genesis would have put me over 1,000. Because like during the Japanese beta, I think I ended up going up like 60 or 70 subscription. So I had a feeling Elite that would have done it. But I'm actually really happy that happened before New Genesis. You know, that way I can get all that stuff done and over with instead of trying to juggle that while, you know, doing New Genesis. There we go. Hey, Fox! How you doing, Fox? How are you doing tonight? Day, evening, whatever it might be. Welcome. Thank you, Pip. I do appreciate it. Yeah, pretty much the last, like, year and a half and a lot of work. Because the one thing I'm curious, though, about, like originally, you know, before, oh, people dying, before, you know, getting sick and moving the internet and, you know, all that shenanigans, like, honestly, like, a couple months ago, like, being in the hospital, like, I was thinking I was gonna hit partner by the end of last year, but, you know, sadly, life got in the way on that one, I guess. But hey, I'm good. I'm happy we're only being a year and a half, or a year and 5 months, roughly. God damn it, I'm dead. Originally torn it, like most of the stuff I was like watching, like content wise, because at the end of 2019, early 2020. Was like the point where like, I put my head down and started like researching the fuck out of YouTube, like how, you know, the back end and stuff work. And like I'm happy all the bites I got actually ended up working out. Cause most of the stuff I was watching, because I was watching stuff like Alpha Gaming, Devin Nash, Catherine Manning, like them types of people. I know like 1 or 2 others I was watching as well for like marketing stuff and YouTube stuff. Like any with everything being a year and a half, it like I still got it a little bit faster than, you know, what we talked about in most of them videos. Like most of them were like, oh yeah, usually if you do these things, partnership will happen in about like a year to 2 years. But yeah, it literally took me a year and 5 months. Like, almost on the dime. Almost. So, yeah, last year was a lot of work and a lot of research. Which, you know, here we are. And here you guys are, so. So, yeah. And now we can all party with, community tabs and emotes in chat. Any, you know, YouTube is still a little iffy on emote, but still. We're still gonna get emote now, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. Cause wasn't emote locked behind partner as well? I think it was. I don't think you could do it if you wasn't partner. Like, I don't think it did, you know, to the same crazy degree as, like, Twitch partnership when it came to emotes, but I might be wrong on that. I guess I'm going to find out here in, you know, hopefully the next few hours or few days. But yeah, I do gotta say, like, community tab is the one thing I'm the most excited for. Oh, Jesus. No, leave me alone, bug. But yeah, I don't know if I answered it, but overall, like, I'm doing honestly really good today. Like, pretty much today I'm made up of this, hoping YouTube approve me, and then some more like all E8 later today with Sam, and watching her freak out because she's scared of everything. And then maybe later tonight, I'm gonna be just eyeballing the stock market super hard. And see if we can make Sam a millionaire. Because Sam ended up buying like a whole bunch of like Dogecoin back when it was like 8 cents. So like tonight gonna be one of them nights of like, yay, we made 20 bucks, or yay, we made $100. It's gonna be one of them days. We will see. So yeah, today gonna be like a busy day, but so far a good one though. Wait, we're still waiting for people, aren't we? I'm gonna wait. Every time I go in there to try to help with that, I always fail miserably. They always get it done before I can get in there fully. The truth. Thank you. Thank you, Del Pip. Yeah, because I'm actually really honestly happy with like the channel for the most part. Oh, somebody died. Okay. Because yeah, hopefully keep the momentum going into New Genesis as well. Because I would say honestly, that one thing that I would say pretty good about honestly like the PSO community as far as like content creators are concerned is, you know, I feel like all of us, by all of us I mean what, 10 of us, 15 of us, however many, I feel like we are still like super small for the most part. Like community-wide on YouTube, but I could be wrong on that. It's just a feeling I get. But like, you know, we all do our own like thing in a lot of ways. You know, we got some that do lore stuff. We got other that it news focus. We got the other people doing like the hardcore like stuff. And you got me over here like, let me explain stuff to you about Phantasy Star that Phantasy Star do a bad job at explaining, with a little bit of news on the side. Which honestly, that's like one of the big things I'm looking forward to like New Genesis. Of just like making a whole bunch of new videos on the stuff that is changing and how they are changing. Cause maybe it's just me, but I always find like that stuff way more interesting than, you know, like, you know, how to get a 1% better equipment. Like, I've never really been a big fan of that stuff. More power to the people that make that type of content, but, you know. I'm looking forward to like all the like little things that, you know, kind of get falling through the crack of figuring out. Oh, there we go. I see you. Yeah, honestly, Phantasy Star is the main thing that literally got a lot of people on that channel. Like, because before Phantasy Star, I want to say I only had like 200 subscribers, roughly. Like, my YouTube channel, for the most part, was like, the two things that I would say have made it grow the most was Phantasy Star The Given, because Phantasy Star literally have got me like 8-ish, 900, you know, subscribers. But before that, it was, I got super sucked in. This is like, God, what was it, like 2015, 2016, something like that. I may got very much sucked into Splatoon 2, like live streaming that, and that's pretty much what got me like my 200 subscribers, was literally that. Cause that was like one of them cases where like, I remember I started playing Splatoon 2 and like, guys, let's try it. Cause that was back when I had the delusion of like, I'm gonna own every Switch game ever. We all know how that worked out. But yeah, I literally streamed that game for like a day or two and it just took off. And that's all I did for like 6 months. Which is still, to that point, it's still like, I call it like PvP multiplayer, like, it's still the only game that ever have fully done that to me. The closest thing to that would have been like Halo 2 back in the day, or like Modern Warfare 2 did it as well. I guess Black Ops 3 technically did it to me as well, technically. But I don't know if that counts. Was it Black Ops 3? I think it was Black Ops 3. Which one was the very fourth one on the, or the fourth Black Ops on PS4? Like, I got sucked into that for like 2 weeks, week and a half. But I don't know that technically counts. You know, I can turn them off. I appreciate that. Yeah, at least the good thing though about like YouTube advertising, at least they're not gonna be nearly as bad as Twitch is. Cause you know, on Twitch one ad, like, well, I guess I'm watching the same 3 ads like a billion times. You know, like at least on YouTube, you know, most of the ads are like skippable after a few seconds, or you know, be a just like a lower stored ad that you can click off. But wow, okay. I thought you could hit random button and break out of that. I guess I was wrong about that. Okay, we learn something new every day. But yeah, I appreciate that though, really. Cause the one thing I am curious about ads though, I'm kind of curious to see where we fall in like in what is CBT? Wait, what is the acronym, chat? Either way, the actual money we're gonna make, I'm actually really curious about, because of like, cause I know on YouTube, like if you do like financial stuff, that have like the higher like return from ads. So I'm kind of curious like where we gonna fall, because it's like my channel technically fall into like 2 categories. You know, it'd be like education and gaming technically. So I'm curious to see like CPM, that what it's called. Gee, I couldn't remember the acronym for some reason. But yeah, I'm actually curious to see like where I am on that. But yeah, I know honestly, if you want to make the most money off of YouTube ads, you know, just start talking about like stocks and buying houses and okay. But to my knowledge, I think that's still like the higher paying ads all now. At least last I heard anyway. My god, there's so many labels. I guess we technically fighting Shiba and our partner, aren't we? There we go. Are we good? Yeah, they both dead. Fantastic. Okay, give me shiny. Okay. Are we good? I'm gonna assume and say we good. Okay, let's go. Okay, hang on. What time is it? 20? Okay, we got enough time to do that one more time. There we go. But yeah, speaking of moons, I do need to buy moons. Cause I think I'm out, right? Okay. There we go. About time. Yeah, the last few days, the last few streams, I've been bad at moons. Like, I get Wanty and then I forget, like, oh crap, I need to buy moon because I don't have any. Like, I was so good at that for the longest time, and then I broke the habit, and here we are. Oh man, Phantasy torn up in Game Pass. Are we talking original or remake? Because I imagine remake probably will end up there in, like, you know, 4 or 5 months whenever, you know, we finally get a patch, like, integrate or into whatever. And that game can start actually coming to other consoles or other systems in general. Quest on Extra Hard? Yeah, I should. I think I still got 1 or 2 things I need to do before the end of the stream today. I need to look and see. Hello, Dogecoin. See, in Fantasy thought we can't keep the Doge, chat. The Doge is just hunting us now. Don't pick up anything anymore. Yeah, to be honest, I can see that, especially if you're like at a point where you like properly guild out. Like you don't really need to at that point. Cause I mainly still pick up like the whales or Heil, just mainly to like turn into like egg cubes or stuff to sell. Okay, remake. Yeah, because I originally was in the camp thinking, remake were gonna come to everything after, the yield timeline was up on the PlayStation, but man, the whole DLC being bought, with UP and stuff, is like, man, I wonder if Sony literally just by buying that technically pre-long, the ownership of Final Fantasy VII. I'm still thinking, still hoping that Final Fantasy VII remake will make it to other stuff by the end of the year, but I feel like that DLC kind of threw a wrench into my theory. So my theory was like, what was it, March, April, whatever a year after it came out. Like a year after that, when I was expecting it to start popping up everywhere else, since Sony just bought it for a time slot. But I get that UP DLC, like UP ruined everything again. Cause yeah, like honestly, if it comes to Game Pass, like that'd be fantastic, and probably wouldn't be that far out of the question, just because Square Enix got so much stuff on Game Pass already, so it's not like they wouldn't do it. It's just gonna be win at that point. But yeah, I highly recommend Final Fantasy VII, especially if it is on Game Pass eventually. Cause that remake is still easily the best real-time combat Square Enix have ever done. Or the bet like mid-ground between real-time and turn-based. Because honestly, the combat is still like one of the best parts of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Outside of one fight. Like outside of that one fight with the giant house. Everything else is great. But man, I hate that fight though. Got the PS2 one. Yeah, I need to play Final Fantasy 9 here very, very soon, because doesn't it leave on like the 19th, I think it is? Or the 15th, I mean. Yeah, now thinking about it, I need to get on that. I might have to take a break from Neil to beat 9, because Final Fantasy 9 is still the only Final Fantasy, or at least the mainline one, that I haven't fully beat. Because that was like one of them games where just like got traded amongst all my friends, most of the time without my permission, and like my copy just got destroyed in my youth. So I think to this day I only ever made it to like the second or third disc of 9. But outside like BB and like 1 or 2 like scenario, I don't remember a lot about 9. Cause also I remember at the time when 9 came out being like, fine, Final Fantasy 8. But I'm curious to see how I'm gonna enjoy it now that, I'm older, and also, after I originally played 9, that when I went back and I started playing all the other Final Fantasy, so, having that, like, retrospective, I'm curious about. And then not counting that it had been, like, over 20 years since that game came out, so. Oh, dude, good luck and have a good one, man. Have yourself a good one, Pip. I will catch you later. I will be back tomorrow around 3 p.m. Central. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow we'll be doing some story stuff, maybe. Especially if I can get this kill mission taken care of. And then it will be a lot of stuff tomorrow, me questioning my life. As we doing the story stuff. Like I was saying earlier, that gotta get done before New Genesis. Like I must know the full story of Fantasy Talk before New Genesis and not have to watch anime to get it. any every time Horde animated honestly the way to go for the story, but you know, I at least want to do it in game once at least. Yeah, at least 6 months. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, one of the real like, okay, no, Sony bought the white for X amount of time. It probably would have been 6 months. Because I don't think Sony will pay for another yield, not at that point. Because any if I will, you know, I don't know, maybe I will play the DLC on something else. I think it depends with the DLC, to be honest. Like if it pop up on other consoles, like 6 months-ish from now, so like early 2022 or late 2021, like, maybe I will play it. Maybe. If not, I have a feeling if it did come to Game Pass and everything, that which probably won't be everything, that will like some bundle, Game of the Year collection type of things happen with Game Pass. More likely that'll probably be when I will actually play the DLC. Cause like, don't get me wrong, and like, I would like to see how the UP stuff play out, especially good old combat, and see if it really act good. But at the same time, like, I don't really want to buy Final Fantasy 7 again, not at full price. And you know, I highly doubt I will have my own like personal PlayStation 5 by that point anyway. Cause man, at the rate this is going with like the PlayStation, like I'm starting to think, like, for myself, I'm probably not gonna have a PlayStation for next year at this point. Any more so, you know, if I can get my blood here PlayStation, and then I play everything I'm gonna play anyway. Cause you know, I'm not exactly the most like day one player or stuff anymore, fully anyway. Okay. But who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky, and by the time we get to like October or something, maybe we can just walk in and buy one, and then maybe I will play it. Especially if the DLC being so separate fully by that point. Because if I don't have really any issue with the $70 price tag on it, it's still just like, I don't want to pay $70 again. You know, since I always own it on PS4. Who's the enemy? Oh, there they are. Wait, is he dead? Did we win? I don't know what's going on, chat. I don't know what's going on. Where's the enemy? When the console is difficult to get. Yeah. I wonder how much of that is that tied to them trying to keep it exclusive. Cause I imagine, honestly, like, more than likely, I don't see the DLC being PS5 exclusive forever, though. I imagine, like, around the time or a little after, it'll probably be available to be played on PS5 as well, or PS4, I mean. If it stays PS5 and like Series X only or PC only, then like, like, I feel like that we ain't gonna get like iffy. But time exclusive stuff, it like, but then again, it don't bother me. But then again, I'm not in the camp that like, you know, I'm not the type of point with Final Fantasy 7 in my life. So, like, I understand the angle, but at the same point, it's like, like, whatever, I guess. With that being said, though, like I said, I totally understand it. And I'd be angry, too, if they did it for a game I actually cared about. You know, if they lost some, like, DLC to, like, PS6 only for, like, Alan Wake or something, then I'd be losing my mind equally about. Yeah, a DLC is what it is. Yeah, the collection is, pretty much the best way to think of it, Pride, is UP DLC and then a whole bunch of like tech improvements. you know, like lighting, textures, you know, the normal stuff we see, you know, at all, like, you know, net gen stuff, you know, like F-bot enhanced type of stuff. But yeah, pretty much the way to look at Integrate is pretty much like the Game of the Year edition with a whole bunch of bells and whistles. If you're playing it on net gen, or you know, you're playing it on PS5. Come on with it, what is? Yeah, last gen them thing we call like definitive editions. Like all target would be a better way to think of it. You know, like an example given offhand was like when DMC, like the one everybody hates but I love, like when that came to PS4, it was like, oh, it now won at 60 frames per second type of stuff. It's like that. Cause you're like, here's some DLC, here's some better frame rate, some better lighting, you know. But yeah, like your culture said, yeah, like a deluxe version of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Wait, did we kill everything? Oh, we did. Nice. Dragon's still alive, though. Wait. I totally meant to jump pad chat. Yeah, I don't think it'd be extended past 6 months either. If it was like Final Fantasy Part 2 again, then it'd be like, okay, and then it'd probably be a year, but yeah, DLC will probably be 6 months. Cause once the 6 months is up, it's like, cause let's be honest, I'm pretty sure Square Enix, like, you kinda want Final Fantasy on everything because that's kind of what Square Enix is now. You know, it just straight up put all stuff on everything. So, I imagine, like, for, like, a 5-hour DLC or, like, a 2-hour DLC, it wasn't going to be that extensive. So, let's be honest. Like, you're going to go to bed, you're going to wake up, and it's going to be 6 months later. And it's available on everything else. And then everybody who want to play it on PC and Xbox will be able to. Yeah, I'm still with you on that. It still feel like it should be one of them cases. It should be like, since it's staying Sony exclusive for the time being, it should have been like PS4 and 5 at the same date. Like, any of you could go and buy a PlayStation right now with no issue, it still should have been on both. Especially since, you know, Final Fantasy actually ran good on the PS4. Like, I was playing it on, like, original Final PlayStation 4 hardware, and like I had no tech issues really. I think the game crashed like once on me, if that. So once or twice. So should be like no acute why it wouldn't work. Beyond the normal like Sony stuff of just being like, you know, new system out, pretend like the last one doesn't exist anymore. You know, the same thing Sony and, you know, Nintendo have done forever. But yeah, it should honestly be for both. Well, Chloe Enix got like got the money and then got all high and mighty on the light, like the RTX stuff, or whatever they are calling like that lighting system now. But to be honest, I guess I wouldn't put that past well, or any Japanese company for that matter, since, you know, Japan put, you know, visuals over everything. Hey, Blue! How you doing, Blue? Ship 1, bet ship, damn right. I've been on Ship 1 ever since the cold beta. And it's great. Any stuff is really offensive nowadays, which I'm pretty sure is probably offensive on all ships. At that point, anyway. On a bit of a PS5 boycott. Do you think she's gonna stick to it? Or you think it'll be one of them cases like, you know, give like 6 months to a year and then the boycott will stop? But hey, if she stick to it, more power to her on that. It just beg the question though, is she still gonna play it like when it comes to other stuff though? Or is it just a PS5 boycott? And not like a Final Fantasy and PS5? Oh god, get out of that. Okay, we good. Who buy the console? Yeah, to be honest, like, I kind of feel like right now, if you haven't bought into what Sony is pitching or selling right now, like, yeah, you're probably a few years out. Because, you know, if you don't care about, like, Ratchet & Clank Return or, Demon Souls, like, you know, if you don't care about that stuff, like, yeah, I can see how it'd be a few years. Because I always kind of fall into the camp of, though, like, even if I do usually wait, like, a year or two before the second console. Like, usually for me, though, like, whenever I can get about 3 to 4 games I want to play, that when I would, like, you know, it start moving up in the timeline for me. But with that being said, though, like, if they go the way I'm trying to do it, with, you know, buying my brother one, using it, and giving it to him, if that does work out and I get to play everything I want to play on it, you know, it might go from like next year to like 2 years from now. Because to be honest, like, outside of the stuff I have always mentioned 100 times over, like, the only other thing that I want to play, that in PS5 right now exclusive, or will be at least for a little bit, it's still like Deathloop. But, you know, at the way they're going with Deathloop, we might not see that game for like 2 years, so. Invest in a series, yeah. Like, kind of how I am about God of War. Like, God of War right now, like, I like the last one, but I never bought the last one. It's literally, I bought it from a friend at the time and played it. So, like my investment in the new God of War is, like, one of them cases, like, yeah, the fourth one good, second one will probably be better, just because of, you know, what they set up, and ideally, what will be happening in the second one will probably be way better. But at the same point, I'm in the camp of like yours are just like, eh. Without I have a finnable income and I need something to play, it's like, yeah, I will probably wait as well. It'll probably be like one of them cases, like, talk to me when it's $20. It was like kind of what my original plan was with Resident Evil 8. Because originally, I wasn't going to buy Resident Evil 8 day one. The only reason I did was because of Sam. Because I ended up, since she's been off for so long, like when they put out the last demo, like, oh, okay, let's play it. And Sam got giddy because Sam been like very slowly walking her way through all the Resident Evil games. And I played the demo of it, and then she got all giddy, and then also with it having werewolf and vampires in it, also got her all giddy. And then ended up being like, okay, fine, I will buy it. I will buy it day one for you. The only reason I have Resident Evil 8 right now. And also, you know, it being discounted to like $48 also helped. Cause my original plan for RE8 was just like, I'm just gonna pick it up for Halloween and play it then. By then it would be like $30 or $20, but you know, Sam kind of changed that a bit. With that being said, though, I'm actually really enjoying Resident Evil 8. I actually like it better than 7. Because then I ended up replaying 7 like 2 or 3 days ago with Sam. Because she never actually made it through 7. And, like, 7 ain't good, but I'm actually liking 8, like, way better. But then again, Resident Evil 8 is, like, technically fourth-person Resident Evil 4 at that point. So, But yeah. Oh god. Okay, good.
There's some mistake.
Oh. Ooh, the Sunset Overdrive secret. Yeah, I saw. Wasn't Sony like patenting that? Sleeping on the couch for a while. Hey, it's Sunset Overdrive. If they are legit making a sequel, and that sequel would add good to the last game, I think it'd be worth it. I think sleeping on the couch would be just fine for a few days. But man, Sunset Overdrive was great. Like, that was like... Originally, that was like the one game I wanted an F-bot for. Like, that and Dead Rising 3. So, pretty much second as I got my F-bots. Like, that's what I did. Literally, I went and got Sunset Overdrive and Dead Rising 3. That was sold me on the F-bot 1. Idiot if I didn't buy F-bot 1 for, you know, like 2 years. Because I didn't get my F-bot 1 to the Master Chief Collection version. There we go. Oh, shiny, shiny, shiny. Okay. Okay, it should be good now. Yeah, I don't want to play scalper prices. I'm with you, man. Right now. 100% like, I'm good. Like, even right now, my brother, he ended up giving me, cause when he was talking to me about it, you know, when we got with image checks in, he was like, how much is PlayStation? I'm like, if it, anything like the Series X, cause the Series X cost me, like, 550, like, 50-some dollars, you know, after shipping, taxes, all that jazz. So I originally told him, I'm like, oh yeah, about probably 160, 170, or 560, 570. He just like, he'll 600 to be safe. I'm like, okay. So like, that kind of my budget for the PS5, and any at $600. I've seen a couple scalpels trying to sell for about 600 to 700 with a few games. I get not really scalpel, but I get technically scalpels. But even then, it's just like, ugh, no. Like, any if I could get, like, a copy of Eternal Jordan for, like, $20, I still don't really want to do it. Because, they're like, I do not want to give scalpel money. Then be on top of that. Yeah, too bad I got put on the back burner. Then again, that could change, because isn't that coming to PC here soon? Because I know Sony denied it originally, but, you know. Hopefully that PC port will get a sequel. Command, like, they gone is still, like, one of them games I'm tore up about. Where it's just, like, on one hand, it's like, this is good. On the other hand, it's just, like, why did it came out to be, like, 80 hours? Yeah, that was the last God of War play. Yeah, the last one we're dealing with, like, Norse mythology. Killed off in 3. Yeah, which properties was it you call? Because I know for me, like, my properties they would have brought back would have been like SOCOM died on PS3. I get Warhawk was technically already dead and then came back and then died again. I get technically. Twisted Metal also died during the PS3. Then would have been like mine. Yeah, with the Gold Edition while the DLC comes out. Yeah, I don't blame you on that, because yeah, they will probably do 2 or 3 DLC packs, I imagine. Because it was, what, 3 DLC? I think it was 3 DLC for 7, wasn't it? Because it was Lot Tape, Zoe, and then Not a Hero, Not a Hero 3. Oh, Folklore. Man, I need to grab that game at some point. Like, Folklore is like one of them games that every once in a while, whenever I think about it or get brought up, it just always just like, man, I need to grab that at some point. Sojourner F-Bot 1. Yeah, I'm pretty much right there with you on Sunset. Cause yeah, I would say for me, honestly, it would have been Dead Rising and Sunset. But the only reason Dead Rising sold me is because I was a huge Dead Rising nerd at that point. And then 4. Oh, 3 technically was the beginning of the end of the series because of the random plot hole and retcons they did in 3. Which is so sad. But just isn't good at the 4 3. It wasn't. Like, 4 was... I enjoy 4 from what I played of it, because I played it and beat it when it came out. I never played it the DLC, though, but... Like, 4 fell into that camp where, like, it was, like... The killing zombie part was still fun, but, like, yeah, everything else about it, not so much. Because 3, I actually really liked 3 up to, like, the last... Probably last 2-3 hours. You know, when some characters came back and, you know, Isabella stuff, like, pretty much in Isabella and some of the other characters that came back in the end of that game was like, ugh. That what kind of killed 3 for me. Just because, you know, like, what was it? Was it Case West? I think it was Case West. Like, left off on, like, this big cliffhanger, and then 3 came out and was like, oh, yeah, we're just not going to talk about that. You know, just like that didn't happen. Any if they did leave it off on a giant cliffhanger and just like, oh, god damn it. That was my problem with Dead Rising 3. It was just like, yeah, let's just sweep the F-Bot arcade games under a rug and pretend like they didn't happen. Any if they was obviously some of the better ones and some of the better story ones for Dead Rising. But yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to know though, like with the PS5 stuff, like I'm wondering like to what degree is it? You know, cause you know the main reason is obviously the chip problem because everybody have an issue getting chips. Like it's a reason right now why Nintendo is literally kind of like financially wise, it kind of not doing so great right now. So I wonder how much of that is because you know. Actually getting pieces, which will be torn since, you know, recently we got that announcement saying they were switching out some chipsets in the PS5. I wonder how much of that is because they can't get the other chips. So, cause man, like, cause by now, honestly, cause my original plan, like, or my theory anyway, was like by now we should be starting to see console pop up in person, but nope. Like, the love of scalpels, apocalypse, and, you know, Bitcoin farmers, I guess. And whatever else it also causing the chips shortage. Yeah, Twitter Metal was great. I've been really liking the lat Twitter Metal. I never beat the lat one because the lat Twitter Metal was super hard. At least at the time for me. But I really like the lat Twitter Metal. Hell, I like all the Twitter Metal. Twitter Metal was great. But yeah, like Twitter Metal and Jack and Daxter is extremely sad about. Oh, dude, 3D.Game Hero. I freaking love 3D.Game Hero. I'd probably easily like the best Zelda clone out there. And in some way could be technically better than Zelda. But yeah, isn't that game like super offensive now though? Which is sad, but then again it was published by Atlas, so I guess not surprising. Yeah, Jack and Daxter was the reason I never played Ratchet and Clank. Because at that point, it was one of them cases of like, either I can play Jack and Daxter or I'll play Ratchet and Clank. I picked Jack and Daxter at the time. I freaking love Jack and Daxter. And sad the hell out of you, yeah. Yeah, the sad thing is that is 100% accurate. Like I have talked about many times before, just Sony was such a failure during the PS3 generation. They just, when they had them Forza set, they just grabbed a hold of it and haven't let go. Like,
Leave it to me.
which is, you know, what you think would have happened, like, after the PS4, like, midway through the PS4 generation, once, you know, they were the leader. But yeah. Wait, Fort Lord? Wow. God, I need to go to my gaming store. Because I want to say, like, I saw Folklore in there for, like, 10 or 15 bucks not too long ago. Damn it, chat. See, there's a problem, chat, I'm having with this drink. The drawer is super tiny. I can't get my drink out. Yeah, I need to probably grab Folklore, because I grabbed 3D Game Hero. I don't remember how I got my copy. Either I got my copy from, like, a local store that no longer exists for, like, 20 bucks. Or I might have grabbed it, or I might have grabbed it off, like, GameFly back in the day. Because I back in the day, I used to buy, like, a whole bunch of games off GameFly. But I have 3D Game Hero. I just don't remember how I got it. I know I didn't pay no more than, like, 20 or 30 bucks for it. Yeah, I did feel that hard. Yeah, the problem with my Sony, like Sony just took a long time to get going for the PS3. Because, like, when they started turning it around with what, like 2012? 2011, 2012? I get whenever the Slim came out, I get technically. Because between, like, the Slim and then, like, Uncharted, like, 2 and 3 really help, I feel. But yeah, the first, like, 2 to 3 years was not great for Sony. You know, back when they were like, oh, everybody loves multiplayer games, so let's just make multiplayer game and then kill a whole bunch of franchises. Yeah, because of the plot, yeah. Yeah, between, like, the bigger issue for PS3 was still, like, the plight, the elegance, and then the chipset. You know, with them being like, oh, we can force developers and working on it like we did with the PS2. Like the main thing with the main wheel on the PS3 didn't work out in the beginning. Yeah, the cell processor. Yeah, can you remember the reason for the cell processor, right? Like, cause it was that whole mindset of the, like, PS2 generation, you know, them having a chipset that was not as hard, but still a little difficult to walk around. And they just pretty much had developers by the balls at that point, since of how many copies the PS2 sold. And that was the main reason they went with that processor, or one of the reasons. The problem was that, you know, 360 did so good in the first, like, year or two any with the Red Wing. But yeah, the PS3 generation was, only in the beginning for Sony was, man, I don't know. Like, in retrospect, what would you say would be worse? So, like, beginning PS3 or Xbox One? I feel like Xbox One probably was still the worst long term. Because I feel like the Xbox didn't technically start getting back on their feet to, like, the Series X. And even then, I guess it's still debatable. What am I doing, by the way? Oh, I got a whole bunch of stuff I need to do. Okay. I did not mean to put that up, chat. Wait. Hang on. Oh. My bad. I can't put that in, though. Okay. There we go. Now give me all my shinies.
Take care now.
Cool. There we go.
Oh, this is a great find.
That too, yeah. Yeah, that whole thing about Microsoft just being, well, they can cost up billions of dollars, but Like, that's another one of them stories that it's so, like, fascinating listening to, who was it? It was the dude who was over Stadia, right? I don't remember his name. But I think it was him that would told the story, like, in, like, an old, like, IGN interview they did with him, like, a couple years ago. Him talking about, like, going to the head of Microsoft and being like, yeah, they're going to cost billions of dollars, but we need to do that for PR, and them just being like, do it. Which would, you know, probably helped out a lot. You know, actually having Microsoft backing the Xbox division like that, so they could own up and, you know, take the hit for the Red Wing of Death stuff. Yeah. Because Sony never, like, what, 100% commented on, like, the yellow light and whatnot? Because I feel like we remember hearing that problem all the time, especially with, like, the fat PS2s, or PS3s, I mean. But I don't remember Sony ever really doing anything about it. I just feel like that was, like, one of them cases of just kind of got swept under the rug for Sony. Or they tried to, at least. We could overheat, and then they need to be, yeah. Yeah, honestly, that cell processor, like, grew the PS3 in so many ways. Not counting, like, you know, emulation stuff nowadays on top of that, it's like... Yeah, because I've been using the same Slim PS3 pretty much since from like 2011, end of 2010. Knock on wood, haven't had issues. Because I ended up, when I got my PlayStation, my brother gave me his PS3 because he ended up hating the PS3. So he gave it to me. Like, it was a Slim. And to be totally honest, I don't think I've ever technically bought a PS3. Technically, because my brother gave me his Slim. And then my brother ended up getting a fat PS2 later from like a pawn shop. And then he realized he hated it again. Because he forgot he hated it. And he was going to go sell it for like $5 or something. Something dumb to like a pawn shop. And I'm like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. I will give you like $50 for it. So I bought the fat PS3 from him. And then my backward compatible one, I bought it from a mom and pop shop, you know, after the fact. So, like, technically, I never give Sony money during the PS3 generation, not for the consoles anyway. But yeah, as of now, knock on wood, I haven't had any issue with any of them right now. That will change one day, obviously. Yeah, he will upship quick, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Microsoft technically was like, hey, it doesn't matter. Like, we will repel it. Because I know, cause for me, I sent mine off for repel twice for my 360. Because all things considered, I have went through 4 360s. So my fourth one, Red Wing, got it repelled. Then that one ended up Red Winging. At that point, I said, screw it, and I just went and bought an arcade, or, you know, the arcade version, just because at the time I had no real way to actually ship it off to be repelled, and then I had that one, like, that one I still have, but the problem with that one is the disk drive started going out, where it would only read, like, some games, and then I bought the fourth, Xbox 360 Slim, which is the one I still have, and last time I tried it, it worked fine. So I ended up technically going through 4. Yeah, my original to repel. Yeah, so I went through 4 360s by the time the generation was up. But yeah, that was good on Microsoft though. Like, cause at that point they kind of had to. It kind of bad though how, you know, Microsoft did such a good PR thing there, and then by the time we got the Dom Matrick, it just got shit down the drain. Like, oh. It's so sad how that ended up going, thanks to Dom Matrick. But, you know.
Thank you very much.
Then again, I guess if it didn't happen, we wouldn't have, like, you know, Game Pass and all the stuff Microsoft doing nowadays, so. I guess it kind of worked out. And the final E model. Yeah, I never had the F-Up 1 version of it, or you know, the lookup. I always wanted it just because like I kind of liked the way it looked, but yeah, I never got that one though. Maybe one day I will find one somewhere for cheap. Because I kind of wanted that one. And I wanted like the, what was it? Was it called the Super Slim? I think it was for the PS3, the one that had like the LED that was manual. You couldn't, it wasn't automatic. I kind of want both of them at some point. Wait, I actually got a thing from this? Wait, what is that? Oh, enhanced lane to level 20. Oh.
Thank you very much.
I see. Okay. Okay, chat. Let's figure this out. Do I have anything at that point? Click quiet, this alliance thing is annoying. Because I still got, what, to Wednesday to do that? No, not client order. Mission pass. Yeah, let's go ahead and collect the will fence. Also, Luna went out. Luna, I will let you out in a minute, cat. I don't know if you can hear Luna, but she's crashing at the door so hard. Times like that make me happy we don't technically have carpet. Hey, welcome back, Fox. Welcome back, dude. Not really at the moment. The only quests I have left for my teal missions is Alliance Order, but the problem with these is, you know, getting the monster to actually spawn. Because my weeklies, I guess I could have enhanced chat. Oh well. Oh well. That's a problem for later since it is late. I got some stuff I gotta take care of tonight. So yeah, I will be back in the morning. Oh, I get not technically in the morning. Is it in the morning? Probably not. I will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central. We will hop back into there. Probably the plan for tomorrow is going to be see if we can wrap up the last bit of the client order and weeklies. And then at that point, what we got? We pretty much got maybe doing recommended quests and doing some plot stuff. So yeah, maybe tomorrow will be getting back to episode 2, since I'm literally story-wise only on episode 2. So yeah, I think that will be the plan. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna head on out of here. I'm gonna go find me a straw, maybe hopefully a bigger one, so I can finish drinking it and let Luna out, so she stopped looking at me very, very sadly. But yeah, either way, real quick, once again, thank you all for being here. If you're new here, make sure you do the like, favorite, subscribe, hit all the bell, do the thumbs up, do all that. Helps out the channel dramatically. Also, hopefully by next stream, my partnership will go through and we will be partnering here on YouTube, hopefully. Yeah, so once again, thank you all for helping out on that. I do highly appreciate it, because, you know, it's been a long time coming, especially after YouTube took away partnership back in the day. For anyone who is old enough to remember when you could get partnership by verification your profile by a phone number back in them days. It's a good old day, chat. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow that be worked out. And then what we got? We got so we got another episode we can fancy tomorrow, and then we got the preload for New Genesis, so don't forget the preload. That will become available on the 10th, and then on the 11th, I believe starting at 3 or 4 p.m. my time, we got the final episode of Arc Hour, which I will be covering. So that will be happening on, what is that, Tuesday? I think that's Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we got the event tied to Sword Art Online, and then we wait for New Genesis. So, either way, I will be back tomorrow. So, till then, have yourself a good one. Have a good one. Fought, Jakar, Zuby, Ad, you, and everybody else that is looking or chatting away. I do appreciate it, my dudes. So, have a good one, and okay, I think Luna have given up. She's just laying on the ground on her back right now. She's just wanting me to pet her belly. Either way, I'm going to do that. Bye!